Well, good morning, 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 my friends. What is up? It's your friend and pal Seth. My pronouns are he and they. Welcome to your morning inspiration video for the day. We're keeping track. It is day number 32. I cannot believe it. But along with it being day 32, it's also June 1st today. So happy new month. Um, if you are kind of needing a little bit of a boost this morning, if you're needing just a little bit more motivation and inspiration for the day, I hope this video serves to do that for you today. Help you to feel just a little bit better. So, with it being June 1st, so all of the rest of the videos and everything that I've done, I did one every single day throughout the month of May. May 1st to May 31st, right? So now today is June 1st. So what I want to do for the purposes of this video is, since it is a new month, what I've been looking at is finding ways to kind of, figure out if there are things that I can add to these videos and everything in order to kind of make them a bit more impactful or whatever. Because again, I've been getting some incredible feedback um, from you all about these videos. So I'm so glad that you all are enjoying these. Okay. So with that being said, what I wanted to do was kind of talk a little bit about a little bit of some of the changes that you may see, inside of these morning inspiration videos. And if you've been watching for maybe the past week and a half, maybe 2 weeks, you can kind of see a little bit of these changes. So that's what I kind of wanted to open this video with, or just some of the changes that we're going to see. So for the rest of June, you will see possibly two types of morning videos. All right. So kind of an either or. So the first type you may see is a community of practice program. So if you've been watching these videos, you know that I'm involved in a virtual community of practice, which we do peer-led virtual support groups. I am part of that community. So, and we have morning groups from Monday through Friday. Okay. So when we have, a program, or when we have a group and everything, what I'd love to do, inside of these morning videos, is talk a little bit about what we're actually going to be doing and talking about for that day. To also kind of extend an invitation as well to anyone that would kind of like to come and maybe watch, observe, maybe learn a few things as well. So I've actually have been doing that in some of the previous morning inspiration videos. So, and for yesterday's video, what I did was I did a little bit of a preview into June and kind of what we're actually going to be talking about inside of our groups. So that's the first type of video that you would see. So more of a community practice program, and more of an also an invite for you all, if you all would like to actually join us. Okay. The second type is kind of my own practice. A kind of a video. So if we don't have a group that day, what I may be talking about is something that I'm going through, or just again, I call that kind of healing in real time, or recovery in real time. So I kind of could be talking, about that. Okay. So those are the two types of videos that you will see. Now, let's also keep this in mind, though. I will also be incorporating into these videos quotes and or lessons. In addition to that, songs. Y'all know me being a music fanatic, as well as a journal prompt. Okay. Now, for the videos where I'll be talking about what we're going to be talking about inside of our community of practice for that day, a lot of them already, pretty much all of them, will already have songs incorporated into it. We use what we call songs for inspiration inside of all of our programs. Okay. So I'll be kind of talking about the songs that we'll be using for that day. In addition to that, again, when I looked at all of our programming that we're going to be looking at for June already, there are a lot of quotes. Okay. So we're pretty much already going to have quotes and or lessons inside of that. But the one thing that I will add to those is a journal prompt, in addition to something else, which I'll talk about in a minute. So for the videos that I talk about kind of my own practice, I will incorporate quotes, lessons, a song or songs, no one may, and also a journal prompt as well. All right, so that's something to definitely just keep in mind. But in addition to that, I'm adding in a new addition for the month of June. Okay, and one of the things I will be talking about in both types of videos is a daily goal that I have for myself. So in other words, this is a kind of way to keep myself accountable, inside these videos and everything. So I'll know, oh, what was my daily goal for today? But in addition to that, I have you all that actually also watch these videos in order to also keep me accountable too. It's like, Seth, have you completed your daily goal for the day? Right. And one of the reasons that I want to do this, having a daily goal, I wanted to actually also think about how does my goal contribute to my overall health and wellness? Okay. This type of daily goal could be a big goal or a small goal or anything. And pretty much how, again, as I said, how does it contribute to my overall health and my wellness and my recovery? So I urge you all to actually do the same thing if you feel inclined to do that. Okay. Because setting, yes, I talk about, setting big, amazing, huge dreams and goals on a regular basis. And I think that's amazing, being able to do that. But also, I think also thinking smaller in terms of figuring out a daily goal for ourselves. I think that's also really, really important because it helps us to have some type of purpose as well, or something to move towards inside of our day. Right. So, and also, again, thinking about how does it contribute to my overall health and wellness as well. So, that's what we're going to kind of be adding. So, for the purposes of this video, I wanted to still include a quote, a song, as well as our journal prompt. So, our quote for today comes from Winifred Call, and this quote says, "A new month marks a new beginning and a fresh start." As I said at the top of this video, it is June 1st. Guys, okay, it's the beginning of June, beginning of a new month. I think we're really starting, depending on where you're located in the world, just kind of really getting into summer, pretty much. And if you are like me, part of the 2S LGBTQIA community, I also will say Happy Pride because June 1st begins is the mark and the beginning of Pride Month. So Happy Pride, babies. Okay, so a new month marks a new beginning and a fresh start by Winifred Call. That's an incredible quote right there. All right, our song for today comes from the elusive and my one of my all-time favorites, Celine Dion, and it's the song "A New Day Has Come." Now, if you listen to the radio edit of this song, awesome. The radio edit kind of gets you moving, gets you grooving. I love it. But in addition, Celine Dion had released a slower version of that song, which I also love too. It is slower. It's nice. It's gorgeous. Okay, so again, kind of whatever's your type of feel for the day. Again, it's a fantastic song. Now, if you've heard it, you may know kind of the history a little bit behind it. She's talking about her the fact that she just had her first son, Rene Charles, and everything, and how this baby has brought a new meaning into her life. But I think also Celine was also getting her career started. She had taken a bit of a hiatus, so she was also coming back into her own. But this song, in addition to that, it has an extended meaning. This song has a meaning that extends to a broad theme of hope and resilience. She talks a lot about this in the song and the lyrics, in the face of adversity, suggesting that a new beginning can emerge even after difficult times. So to you all, I will say, you may have had a difficult month, or you may be going through a difficult time. Again, this is a new month. Okay, we move into a new month with a fresh new start, a new beginning, new goals, all of that. Okay. So again, I think that's something to really, really recognize. All right. And this song is really powerful when you think of it, and however you want to think about it, whatever terms you want to think about it. So I highly recommend checking out that song today. If you haven't, or if you already have, listen to it again. Her voice is stellar. Okay. I love Celine. Okay. Just that admittedly, I left something. Queen, lover. So, I had a journal prompt for today. I actually used this on May 1st as well, and I'm going to use this on June 1st. What are your goals for the month of June? I've been talking about saying daily goals, but what are your monthly goals? What are your goals inside of this month? It could be one goal, it could be many. What are your goals for the month of June? Okay, or for this month, or whatever time you're watching this video. What are your goals for the month? Okay, so I'm going to actually give you all my goal for today. All right. So again, as I said, I'm going to be including my goal. So I'm including my goal for today. So my goal for today is I got to go to an ATM machine and take out money for my rent. It's the first of the month. Okay. So I got to go to an ATM machine and take out money for my rent. Now, what this does for my health and wellness, this contributes to keeping a roof over my head, which is always enriches my own mental health. Okay. However, also for me, homelessness and eviction are triggers for me from my past. So what I've done is I've taken those triggers that I have in my past and pretty much said again, I don't want to have to go through something like that again. So whatever I can do, however I can, stay motivated in order to pay my rent and make sure that it is there on time, I'm going to do it. So that is how that goal of going to the ATM machine and actually taking out money for my rent, it contributes to my overall health and wellness. So that is my goal for today. I will let you all know if I completed my goal at the top of tomorrow morning's morning inspiration video. So to know if I actually completed this goal or not, you'll have to watch my morning inspiration video for tomorrow. Okay. So that'll about do it for this morning inspiration video for the day. I really thank you so much for watching. And in addition to that, I will ask you to turn your attention down to the ticker on the bottom that says, don't quit before the miracle happens. Find ways to keep moving forward in your life. You don't know. Your miracle may be just around the corner. And this is a new month. If you feel you have to start over, okay? It's a new beginning. It's a new fresh start. Okay. For my 2S LGBTQIA family, it's Pride Month, babies. Okay. Let's make this the most incredible month ever. All right. I'll also say stay positive, stay motivated, stay focused on your huge, amazing, big dreams and goals. All right. Thank you so much for watching. I sincerely appreciate you in every form. Okay. And I will see you. I am pointing at you, baby. All right. I'm pointing at you. Yes, you, baby. I will see you in the morning inspiration video for tomorrow.